is Ryan from Aquamaniacs. We are joined here by Mohit Sinha again. His channel is in the description link down below. If you guys are really interested in planted tanks and other fishes, he will be giving you a lot of knowledge also as well in his channel. So go check out his channel about planted tanks. This is his arowana right here, guys. This is a 18-inch to 20-inch silver arowana. I guess the age is around 1 year.
Yeah, almost more than 1.5 years.
Okay, more than 1.5 years old. It's a silver arowana, and you can see it's healthy. So today we're going to talk about how to care for an arowana fish, whether it's a silver arowana, whether it's a high bag, golden pearl, cross bag, etc. Basically, I've been asked these questions that, you know, from Indians, from people abroad. Please make a video on arowana fish. You have made videos on flavon, make a video on arowana. So I personally don't have an arowana right now at my home. So I have come to Mohit Sinhaji's house since he has an arowana. And also let you guys know this arowana is for sale. So the price, you can go and directly ask Mohit Sinhaji for the price for the silver arowana. And if you are from Chhattisgarh, India, you can get this fish. Like if you are from Chhattisgarh, you can approach him, or from Raipur, Bhilai. So this video is basically for knowledge purposes, how to care for an arowana fish. So I have some questions right here, and I'm going to be asking them to Mohit ji, that it's in 1.5 years, what has he done for this fish, how he has taken care. So let's get started with question number 1. So what are the basic care that we need to, perform for these fish? What do you feed? What were you feeding 1 year back? What are you feeding now? As you have said, you have changed the diet. And how many times per day is he feeding his arowana fish?
So it's been more than 1.5 years. So the basic thing with arowana is that it depends which size you are keeping. Okay, if you are keeping from a 4 to 5 inch, okay. Baby. So if you are keeping them from 4 to 5 inch, then the tank should be big. Okay, the tank should be big, and the main.
How big should the tank minimum be?
Minimum for 4 to 5 inch, it will minimum 3 feet. But if you are keeping
a bigger
as
size,
long as you want, so it is better to keep a big tank.
So if you want to keep a arowana for longer periods of time, lifelong, so it's better you start off with a small fish in a big tank, like around 5 to 6 feet. Okay. So what have you been feeding this from the past 1 year, and what are you feeding it right now?
At least at starting, I have feeded him dried shrimp.
Dried shrimp.
Yeah, dried shrimp, processed shrimp.
Processed
Not the local or live shrimp. Processed dried shrimp.
So where did you purchase that, from a local pet store or from Amazon?
Yeah, I have purchased from the local pet store. I am not getting
so
that.
So now
food.
what are you feeding him right now?
Right now I'm feeding him pellet, not live feeding.
So
Mostly bigger ones are in the live feed, but I am feeding him pellet.
So basically, guys, see, even I do not prefer for flavons live feeding, even for arowana fish, until it's very necessary when your fish stops eating completely, because live fishes contain parasites. Even if you fast them for 2 or 3 days, so that parasites can actually transfer to your expensive fish and cause intestinal problems, internal parasite problems.
And if you are feeding him live fish, then your filtration system should be very strong.
Okay, we come to the second point of the question, that how many times in a week, in a month, do you change the water for your flower horn, and what is the filtration system that you're currently using right now?
Actually, I'm feeding him in a small diet, means like I'm not overfeeding him. Because I don't want the growth very immediately.
Expand too fast.
Yeah. Okay. So I am feeding him proper food, not
high in protein. Okay. So why is the water so yellow right now? Because you dropped some food into the tank.
Actually, I have used some liquid for the treatment of like small parasites and thread worms are there. Na?
So you use medication?
That's why. Like Malachit green you can use. Hai na?
Yeah.
for the water,
External.
for water cleansing and for the parasite and all that things.
So that's the reason why it's
yeah,
this color. And the filtration that you're using is top filters, guys.
Yeah.
You can see it's top filter. It's a big size, I think the maximum size.
Yeah,
top
maximum size of top filter.
So what filter would you suggest? Sponge filter, top filter,
If you are
hang-on
doing-
back filter?
If your tank is big, then hang-on filter and sponge filter are not enough to clean your tank.
Tank.
Okay, so if you are doing frequent water change, you can use normal small filter, hang-on back filter, or sponge filter.
What
Okay.
other fishes have you kept in this fish? I guess you have a sucker, a pleco fish right
Yeah,
here.
that
It
is leopard
right here.
pleco. So it
Let me
was-
show you guys. As you guys can see, there's a leopard pleco, and it's a pretty big size leopard pleco over here. Okay, that's with the arowana fish. Here's a view. Because of the medication used in the water has turned a bit yellowish green. Okay, guys, so you can see the pleco. This is a leopard pleco. Okay, so as you have a leopard pleco in this tank, is it really suitable to keep arowanas with only arowanas, or you can keep catfish? Can you keep leopard plecos? Does it attack your leopard pleco, or does your leopard pleco do any
Actually,
damage?
it was starting from with him, na?
Okay, they
So
both
it
were
was-
together introduced at the
yeah,
same
yeah.
time in the beginning.
So at that time he was very short. Okay.
He was very small.
Means we can't eat him.
He cannot eat the pleco.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why it is.
So now are they aggressive towards each other? Is the arowana attacking
Yeah,
the pleco?
sometimes when it is hungry,
Then he'll attack the pleco.
Yeah.
So guys, as you know that it's better to keep your arowana single and don't get them married to any other species of fish. So, but if you want to keep any other fishes to clean your glass or any other fishes, since you're just getting bored with one person.
and if you are keeping any species, it should be bigger than his mouth.
If you're keeping any fishes, it should be bigger than his mouth size. Okay, so it cannot consume it inside and swallow it, and I don't think it will be able to swallow, but it will block his gills and both the fishes might die. So, if you want to keep something along with the arowana, make sure it's similar sizes. And the other thing is that what are the disease preventions and what are the disease that can happen to an arowana fish within 1.5 year or 1 year time span? What
Actually,
problems?
I didn't face any problem because I have used almost 1.5 years in any weather, any kind of weather. I have used
Thermostat.
which
That is a heater, guys, basically. And what is the temperature?
28.
28.
28. So it didn't get any disease or anything else. But before 3 or 4 months back, I placed a mirror here.
Okay, there is a mirror in the side,
yeah.
guys, you cannot see it.
So when I kept flower on that time, I placed the mirror.
For the
But I
flower on.
yeah, but I forget to remove that.
You forgot to remove the mirror.
Yeah. So he was sitting here and he was sitting here
Near the
only,
mirror.
and has some drop eye.
Okay, so as you said drop eye, I want to mention one more thing, guys, that whenever you are keeping an arowana fish, there is a disease named drop eye.
Most commonly.
Most common disease in arowana fish, and it will definitely occur no matter how healthy you try to keep your fish, it will occur and has a big eye. So when it turns his eyes, you will see fat layering in his eye, a kind of white skin. So that it actually forms from behind the eyes. And the reason why that happens, I want to tell you guys, is that even Mohit knows this very well. It's because of high protein diet. So I will advise you one thing. If you're keeping any kind of arowana, red arowana, pearl arowana, golden arowana, make sure you're only feeding it good high protein food till the time of 1 to 1.5 years, till it reaches optimal full size. Okay, once it reaches full size, you can stick to local non-protein, non-high protein diet. Like protein ratio should be around 20% to 30, not more than 30. Okay, there is also one more thing. People ask me that which is the best food for arowana. Whether it is ProBio arowana sticks, or you can feed it Okiko, can we feed it Optimum, can we feed it shrimps, can we feed it live food. So as we have suggested no live food, you can feed it local non-high protein diet. And what is the best arowana sticks or any food have you feeded?
Actually, I didn't use any arowana stick. I have only feeded him with dried shrimp. Okay, and after that I have switched him to pellet, only pellet. So optimum red. That is, I think so.
Quick red.
Optimum quick red I have feeded him. But now I'm switched to very local, like Tayo.
What is the name of the food?
Tayo. Normal big size pellet.
Big size pellets.
Big size pellet.
Big size pellets, Tayo. Low protein, 20 to 26, 25% protein. Right. Because you want to control the situation of drop eye. Since drop eye is basically caused by high protein, and you know, like the fish is like very well fed, very well cared. So, and even if your fish gets hurt, sometimes, as you mentioned, because of the water flow, also.
But sometimes jumps, na?
Yeah.
Sometimes jumps
Jumps and hits the glass.
and hit the glass.
Okay.
So sometimes, so they hurt them in the side of eye or mouth side.
Yeah. So there are many external diseases. Drop eyes actually cannot be. It has to be cut by surgery. Okay, you have to give anesthetics to the fish, but that is a very risky procedure. So I don't recommend you guys to try it at home. But definitely in future I will be performing something like that, which will be shown how to remove it.
Actually,
Okay.
it's a very slow process.
Yeah.
You in surgery you will get one day
removal. But it will grow back.
Yeah. But if you will if you want to remove the drop eye, it is a very slow and steady process. You have to be patient to treat him very carefully.
So do arowanas have a high immunity? As people ask, should I take an arowana? Should I buy an arowana? Does it have a high immunity? Or does it suffer from internal parasites very often? So as he has mentioned that you have not faced any other problems. So has it suffered from internal parasites? Or stopped eating?
No. Actually, most of the hobbies use means they try to keep a very small arowana. So I suggest that don't keep very small silver arowana.
Don't start from a small size.
Yeah. If you don't know about this fish and don't know how to care,
Don't take a small size.
Yeah.
Yeah, because many people face this problem that they get the fish, they put it into the aquarium. After 7 days or within a month, the fish dies. So, what could be the reason?
Actually, they don't require too much flow.
Too much flow.
Yeah. Okay. These are very peaceful fish and free
Slow
swimming.
swimming,
Slow swimming. If you put very heavy flow, then they will
Have problem, they will start getting frightened and jumping.
I have killed my first arowana like that.
Okay, because of heavy flow. Also, guys, one more thing that people are confused that why does the arowana fish die? Because mostly in India, I don't know about other countries, but in India, whenever you need a flavorana, it's not readily available in the fish stores. It's mostly given to you on order. So when the fish comes, I will suggest you one thing. They usually give you 5 to 6 inches arowana fish. Whenever it comes, you know, arowana fishes are actually, they get started very fast, very quickly, very frightening. So what happens when they come in by train or by flight, they start jumping in the box, cartoon box, thermocol box, and they damage the spines and bones. So you don't know that unless you keep it for 1 to 2 weeks in your house. So then you will start having problems, your fish will stop eating and they can die also. So whenever you purchase an arowana from an aquarium store, I will suggest you to order it. Make the shop's keep it for at least 2 weeks to 1 week in his shop. See it's feeding, if it's accepting food or not. After it's accepting food and it's alive for more than 10 days, then you take that particular fish and put it into your aquarium, which should be well cycled and well treated tank. Okay, the temperature also has to be very acclimated very nicely. And I don't think there are any problems apart from keeping arowana, because arowana is a high strong immunity fish. It has a very strong immunity, and very rarely it suffers from internal parasites. And if it does, there are medications for that, which I will be telling you later on in the future videos. And even without medication, I guess it recovers.
Actually, in small size there is very much chance of getting internal parasites or diseases and anything else.
But once it
becomes bigger,
they have no tension. So that's basically it, guys, for arowana care. How to keep an arowana for a long period of time, long lasting, long life. Okay, this arowana is basically for sale. The price, you can ask Mohit Sinha on his Instagram handle. and his YouTube channel link will be down below. Also, my new YouTube channel is out. It's called Aquamaniacs India for Hindi videos. So you can go and check out that. There is another video of his coming up on that channel as well. The links of both the videos and the Instagram handle of both of our Instagram accounts will be down in the description link down below. Okay, thank you Mohit for this wonderful Arowana display and information. So that's basically it for it guys now. Bye until the next video.